Hi travelers, Tara here, and I'm coming to you today with Experimentals number 2. And this will be a general reading for the new moon in Leo that is occurring today, August 2nd, 2016. I have with me Mr. Casanova, and we're going to see what he has to say. I also have with me the Sibila cards, and let me take out my Neapolitans in case we need further clarification. I would first like to, before I get started with the reading, I want to welcome and thank all of the new subscribers that have come on board. I do hope you stick around. The second thing is I've been going over some of the comments, and I do read them. I may not answer everybody back, but I do read them. And what I found rather interesting was that several of you have commented on a statement that I made in terms of you have to teach people how to treat you. And a lot of people saying, thank you for that statement, or I didn't realize. Well, first of all, that means that you're listening to the messages that the cards are passing on. And I think that's fantastic. And I urge you to please continue to do so. As I always say, with any reading that comes out, take what you can, and disregard what you cannot. Somebody made a comment about childish and childlike, and they said that they liked that, but that they thought that childish could work too. And, childish is just that. It is basically ego-centered, and it is, I want what I want when I want it, how I want it. And it leaves no room open for growth. Childlike leaves room and wonderment open for learning something new. It leaves a space open, you to be open, to be a receptive vessel, to wonder and think and figure out how things work in your life and why it is that they're working that way. I know you guys know I don't sugarcoat anything. I wish that I had the ability to be a little bit softer sometimes in delivering my messages. That's just not how I'm wired. I am really not a person of a lot of words, so I figured that it's just best to just flat out tell you exactly what it is that I see happening. I know that for some of you who have gotten readings from me and you didn't hear what it is that you wanted to hear, I don't know what to tell you about that. But nevertheless, I'm never going to tell you anything that my job is, like a doctor, to do no harm. And so even though you may not be in the space of hearing what the cards are telling me in terms of your situation, please know that I'm not saying those things to hurt your feelings. I'm not doing it to be mean or evil or anything like that. But sometimes the truth is best delivered. The truth is best delivered, straight, and not like my grandpa used to say, don't pussyfoot around the issue. So, that means I don't tiptoe around the issue. So that's where I'm coming from. I do hope that you guys who've been with me for a while, I've passed the 7,000 mark. It's crazy. And if I reach the 10,000 mark by October, I'm going to have a surprise for you guys. So I'm just kind of watching the numbers. Again, as I say, I'm not in it for the numbers. I'm in it because I feel that it is, in a sense, what I was born to do, to help, pass on these messages. I don't like to sound preachy. That's the one thing. I never like to sound preachy because I don't like being preached at. So I hope that I can deliver the messages to you in a manner where I don't sound preachy to you, because basically what it is about you guys know I'm big on doing your own work. And so I just try to deliver the messages as they come, straight, no chaser, and just, and it's for you to do your own work, and be responsible for your own choices and decisions in your life. Because really that's all you can do while we're here. So with that said, again, I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. I ask that you please like and share my channel across your various social media accounts. If you would be so kind, I would really appreciate that. I'm going to be coming up with some new Akashic Records products for you guys. Something that's perhaps not so labor intensive, even for me. So it's something that you will be able to purchase, get the information that you need, and then get going with the work you got to get done. Okay. Don't forget, I have the prepaid tarot bundles. That is like the first reading is at regular price. The second reading is like $10 or $20 lower. And then the last price is like, I don't know, $20, $30 lower. I don't know what the numbers are, but you can go over to the website and take a look. There are, and you don't have to pay it all at once. If you want, you can make 2 payments. You can contact me via email and we can do it that way. Let's see. And I try to work with people both in the financial sense and time-wise on their schedules. So I'm going to be coming up. I do have the video readings now, and I want to thank those of you who have purchased the video readings. I'm not a big fan of those in the sense because I don't have that immediate feedback that I like to have from the clients. It's always good to be able to have the client ask questions as we go through the reading. But nevertheless, I am very appreciative of those who have purchased those, and I hope that some of you continue to look into that option. I do have my phone readings, and that's it. I've got some, oh, those of you who have, I can't believe, those of you who have made donations to me, thank you so very much. Yes, there is a donation button on one of the pages of my site. I don't know which one. And I want to thank you so much for the donations because those allow me to purchase new decks, to get new books. I'm always learning about the tarot. There's so much information out there to learn about not only the different decks, but basically the structure of how it works. Because it's quite, it's not just so, it's not mysterious, so to speak, but it is, I'm always striving to learn more and more about how the tarot works and how it operates. So your donations help me to purchase new decks. It also helps me to upkeep the website. And by the way, I'm fixing to get rid of Wix. I just can't take it no more. I'm going to go back to WordPress. I will be updating you as that. I'm sorry I'm taking y'all through changes with that, but just kind of bear with me. Wix suckered me in with their themes, but it's so basic. You got to pay for everything else that you need. And I'm like, well, that defeats the purpose of having a website that you're paying for and having somebody host it. So I'm going to go back to WordPress, and it's going to take me a while to rebuild the website up. And so that's what the donations go to. So I really want to thank you. And those of you who would like to make a donation, just know that whatever amount, no matter how large or how small, it is much appreciated. So here we go. I have already pre-shuffled the cards. Let me move. I got like 7 decks here. I have already pre-shuffled the cards. I slipped and fell today and banged up my leg, so that's why I'm not on the floor. And the King of Wands has presented himself. Now, we can also say this represents Leo. We are at the new moon in Leo today, but we shall see what Casanova has to say. Please keep, hold on one second. What's the matter? What's wrong? You okay? Are you okay? Hang on. Okay. It's my little dog. Well, my daughter's little dog. I don't think she's feeling well. And she's not. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here. Hang on, I'll be right back, you guys. Go potty. Go do what you do. That's a good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, you got runny butt. That is not nice. Oh my gosh. That's not nice. All right, that's a good girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. I got a treat for you. Come on. I'll give you a treat. Come on. I'm gonna give you some medicine. That's what I'm gonna give you. Come on. That's a good girl. All right. Come on, let's go get a treat right quick. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, come on. Come on. All right, thanks, you guys. Come here. I got a treat for you. Come here. Open your mouth and take this yogurt tablet. There you go. Now come up here and sit down with me. Come on. Come on. Okay. So, sorry about that. That was going to be an ugly situation. So anyway, as I was saying, this is a general reading and the messages will not resonate with everyone. If you want to know more information or get some more insight into your situation, you know, buy a personal reading, purchase a personal reading, because in that way I tune in by using your birth date and the birth date of the person you want to read on. I'm able to tune in into your personal energy surrounding your specific situation and give you some specific answers to the questions that you may have. Again, take what you can from this reading, disregard what you cannot. So here we go. We're going to do 9 cards down. You feeling okay? All right. I'm going to tell you what Casanova is saying to me. You know, this theme keeps coming up. 7 of Wands. I keep seeing that. Wow. Wow. It ends with the Chariot. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me turn a light on right quick. That may help. There are a lot of people in this spread. I have 3 kings and a queen. Wow. I was really not expecting to. You know, I was talking to Christelle Martinet one day, and she's like, well, I'm never surprised by what I see in the cards. And typically, I'm never surprised by the stories when I do readings for people, the things that they say that are happening to them or that they're going through, their challenges. But I'm oftentimes surprised by the story that comes out in the cards. And this one, I don't quite know what to make of this, because as I say, I have 3 kings here. The King of Wands came out first. Then I have, let me give you the 9 cards. King of Swords, 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups. The next row is the 10 of Coins, the 7 of Wands, and the Death card. The last row is the High Priestess, the King of Coins, and the Knight of Swords. Now, I don't know if this is a situation where someone is dealing with 3 men, or if it's one man in his different aspects. No matter what suit of the kings comes out, whenever the kings or queens present themselves, they are the airy parts of whatever suit they represent. And what I mean by that is that they are more, let's say, intellectual and strategic. They have to be. They can't become kings without being able to formulate plans, be strategic, think about things, and then enact those things. So I'm not exactly, we will definitely need the Sabilas on this, because I don't know what the hell is going on in this spread. But what I can tell you is that there is definitely an internal conflict here. This 7 of Wands, the imagery on the card is 2 men dueling with each other. Okay. Now, this could be that there are two men in the equation. This could simply represent the time of Leo because it came out first, and or that there is a lot of passion and energy and fire surrounding this. But also, this is indicative of, in a sense, if you could see the card up close, it looks like the same person dueling each other. Okay. He's dueling himself. In other words, he's fighting with himself. So this is definitely an internal conflict. That's what the sevens represent. And it is also, the wands represent some type of spiritual situation. Now, here I have a king of swords, a king of pentacles, and then the queen of cups. Obviously, different temperaments, different ways of approaching life or looking at life or situations. Um, but here at the top, this looks like, so this could definitely include an air sign male who may have some qualities of a earth sign male. This is a water sign female here. She's juxtaposed here with the high priestess, so I would say yes, for sure, this is a water sign female. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I'm having trouble delineating between the three kings. So if this is not two aspects of one male, then what it is really two separate males. So let me start with the, because what is starting to emerge for me is that this is definitely, in a sense, one male in two different aspects. And what I see here is that there have been fights and arguments between this air sign male and this water sign female. We have the Five of Wands. Now, in this deck, in this card, this is two different men fighting each other. It is a wand, so to me, this tells me that there have been some heated either arguments or delays or outside events that have come in between this King of Swords and this Queen of Cups. Now, if this is not an air sign male, then what it is this is the way this male is behaving and presenting himself at this point. He is someone who is on guard. He is on watch. He is fully masked. So in other words, you're not able to even read his expressions. To me, this can even indicate perhaps that there is a separation between the two, because here we have the two people on a bridge. They've met in the middle. Okay. And to me, in terms of the bridge being over the wands and the water, this means to me that the fights or arguments or delays have escalated to the point where perhaps they override everything else. Okay. Now, this queen, the meaning in this deck, she says that which is that which remains to be covered, or that which is, wait a minute, because I can never get it right. Hold on. And I think it's important that I give you this because it actually means something. Hold on. Where is she? She's in the front. Here she is, the queen, the seducer, the challenge, to reveal that which is covered or to cover that which is revealed. And so I kind of think that this is a cat and mouse game between two people, and it has gotten kind of ugly here. It is centered around, this is known as a proposal or sincere intentions, but it is also the Ten of Pentacles, which represents things built up over time. To me, this is the generational family card. So this tells me that indeed that there at least has been some type of long-term relationship between these two people. But there's an internal conflict going on. And because this Seven of Wands, like I said, touches every card in the spread, this tells me that both people are going through something, okay? And it could very well be that it is over finances, all right? But this tells me that the time of the internal conflict or the questioning is coming to an end, okay? This is death. And that means that there's a cycle is about to end. But here with the High Priestess, it's as if to say that how it ends at this point or going forward, you're not exactly sure how, or it is unbeknownst, or there's something about it that you don't see, or there's something perhaps about it that you are getting an inkling about. But nevertheless, as you can see, she's partly masked as well. As you can see here, this queen is fully masked, just like this king here. As a matter of fact, all of the court card people are fully masked. So what this tells me is that there are hidden things going on behind the surface. This could literally simply be being cautious in what you say and what you do, and how you are interacting or behaving surrounding this situation. This Knight of Swords here, to me, this reads as though whatever things that this queen is covering up, or wishing to reveal, okay, this is going to come to an end. This Knight of Swords is about the ego, okay, and it's almost as if the cards are saying that either she is going to lower her guard, okay, through her ego, or she may stop being this queen. You may see the real face of this queen here, and her true self will be shown. All right? Now, I think this King of Swords is going to hold out a little bit longer. He's conflicted. But this Knight comes in to support him. This is the battle of, he's waiting to do battle. And I think he's conflicted about wanting to do battle or continuing to do battle. I could say this is definitely something over money and property here. And this King of Swords here, the Death card comes out to tell me that eventually either he will reveal himself or something is going to be revealed to him. Now, this is definitely arguments over finances. Definitely. And property of some sort. Maybe it is having to split up the property, what's fair, what's not fair. But this queen, let me give you the meaning of the two of the High Priestess here. She speaks to study, strictness, austerity, mystery, a secret to be revealed, concealed knowledge, the threshold, the boundary, crossing over. And this definitely ties in with that which is covered and that which is covered to be revealed, or whatever the hell it was I just read. Most definitely. So I think that this queen is trying to determine what it is that she needs to either show and what it is that she needs to keep hidden. But definitely there are, I would say, secrets involved, and not secrets in the sense that I just think it's two people pitted against each other. But the Chariot is coming to move this along. All right. Now, if this is a woman and two males, um, I would think if the main male is of this air sign, or that he has been behaving like this because he's the first king that presented in the actual spread. What this tells me is that he already has an inkling that there's somebody else in the picture. All right. And the 10 of coins with the high priestess saying that he's studying and he's picking up on this. He's not fooled in any way, shape, or form. You may not see that. He may be behaving as if nothing is wrong. But just know that he is really ready to come put the kibosh on the whole shit, whatever that means for you in that respect. I'm going to pull cards on this. If this is the second male, he's got some things that he's got to get straight as well. And so that's why here on the vertical future column on the right, this queen is either going to have to come clean with what she's doing, okay, or she's going to be found out. But I think she's trying to hold out. She's trying to hold out. It's a cat and mouse game. But the Chariot says that it's coming in to say that this really, and it's 2 sevens. Now I keep getting the theme of the 2 sevens. This is false friends. This is lies, deception, and deceit. Let's see what the Sibilas have to tell us now. We will designate how it will come out a different male is if we have the Namiko show up on one of the kings. This will tell me that it's 2 separate men. If the Namiko does not come out, then this tells me this is the same aspect, 2 different aspects of the same male. What I'm being told is that this is 2 different men. It is a combination of the 2. It is a relationship that is on the rocks, and some things are being worked out or are trying to be worked out. It may be slow going, a lot of fighting, a lot of delays, a lot of second guessing and doubts coming into play. I do feel indeed that it is over property and money, long-term things built up. This could even say that this guy may have some stuff that you don't even know about. He is, as the King of Coins, looking at this high priestess there, and he is backed up by his ego and the will, and he's ready to fight for what I think he firmly believes is truly his or what he deserves. It could even be saying that this Queen of Cups will eventually have to just give up because he will be such a force to be reckoned with that he cannot be defeated, so to speak. And we do have these 2 cards of fighting. This is definitely, there are outside influences with the 5, and there are internal struggles. People questioning what it is they should be doing. What is the way forward? How can I best walk away from this situation without feeling as though I've lost perhaps everything? And this could also just be an issue of 2 people who are going through self-esteem issues. Perhaps there is some type of imbalance in the relationship, either with self-esteem and or finances and money and property. The first I want to read on is this King of Pentacles, because he sits at the base of the spread. Well, now the Sibilas are giving me a completely different story on this king. Now, this is what the tarot, the story I just told you is what the tarot is telling me. But now there's an extra added element coming in with the Sibilas, because what I have is the La Namica, Fortuna, and the Fedelta. Now, and sitting next to the High Priestess, this could literally be the other female, someone from the past that this person has known for a long time. And with the Fortuna coming in the center between these two cards, all of a sudden it's sort of like saying that there is a female who has come in for this King of Pentacles, who in some way is going to be a threat to this king, this Queen of Cups, all right? But it's something fortunate for him. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Well, if that's the case, then maybe this queen is the third element, and it's not two men. Let's take a look at the Ten of Pentacles. Gran Consolazione. L'amante female. And the letter. This is, I can't say if this is two women or if it's the same woman, that maybe in the past this is the reason why there have been fights and arguments between these two people, because there was a third woman in the picture, because the High Priestess can speak to the other woman, one that you did not know anything about. But it speaks to a great success achieved after a long period of time for this female lover, and that news coming in. Coming on this, a proposal of some sort, but something that has a potential for long-term or longevity. And maybe what this is saying is that there's an ending coming for this Queen of Cups, the Death card. And this is the news. I'm recording. Put a damn sign up outside that says recording, do not bother. Let me take a look at the Queen of Cups. Well. I'm recording.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Come back in a minute. Now, okay, it's now making sense to me. Il nemico. This came out on the Queen. Donna de servizio and belvedere. Now, going back to these three cards on the King of Coins, as we can see, we have a il nemico and a la nemica. This clears it up for me. What this is telling me is that these two people are enemies. They have become enemies with each other. And it is through, because the Donna de Servicio is always positive. She comes in to help. So this fight or this conflict that is going on between these two people is actually something that will be helpful to them. It may not seem that way off the bat. Let me look at the Death card with the Knight of Swords. It is the end of battle. Mercante, contracts, negotiations, business. Morte, again, it's coming like this is about to end now. Dileranti. This is not speaking to stupid actions and stupid behaviors, although we can say that whatever the situation is between these two people, perhaps it was all ego-based, which would have been stupid actions and stupid behaviors. But what this is saying to me is that that's going to come to an end. But as well, you're going to be deliriously happy when this is over. This is why the Chariot has come out. Now, there is a third man involved in this. There is a third man involved in this. L'amante male. There's the female lover right there. Falsità. I could come back and say there's also a hidden female in the picture. And the Dottore. And the Dottore is going to be your lawyer, your accountant, your psychologist, whomever the person is who is going to be able to come in and help, maybe even a mediator. And this is the only way that this situation is going to move forward. Now, if that is the case, I want to look at this King of Wands, because remember I said these can be the airy part, so this could be like a judge or someone. This is weird. The Yardro, a change coming about through this, either this energy or this person. And at present, that change is perhaps taking a long time. Perhaps you are not pleased with the way that it's going, and you're still holding out hope. I'm going to ask any ace that comes out. I'm going to ask a twofold question. Any ace that comes out, is this a couple where there is another male and another female in the picture? Any ace that comes out will be a verification that yes, this could be two people who are trying to end a relationship and go their separate ways, and they have each met someone new. So, or there's someone lurking about. Let me put it that way. So any ace that comes out will be a yes, that these two people each, perhaps they're you know, the mask. It's the mask. They're both hiding something. Everybody in the situation has secrets. Everybody. 3 cards. Any ace that comes out. 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and 3 of Cups. I got 2 3s. So this is definitely third-party situations going on. Now look, this is some strange stuff. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know how this is going to per se end. I cannot give you a timing on this. I do know that this situation is very, very complicated. I think that it's not going to go very smoothly, and it is going to take some time. I'm going to pull, let me pull quickly to see if we can get just a bit more information. I'm going to pull the Rider-Waite. First card out, 2 of Swords. The stalemate card, or the hoodwinked card. It's not really a stalemate, so to speak. It's just not making any decisions. I think this is fear of the unknown. Communications. Not saying what it is that you need to see. Not trusting trying to use your intuition to suss out what is happening. A second 5 of Cups, a loss, and a 10 of Wands. Again, as I say, it's not going to, it's going to be a difficult slog. That's what I have for you. I hope the messages help. And until next time, namaste.